What's going on, Pensacola? How y'all doing today? It's another episode of Disrupt Cola. We are live and direct on Bantu Cola, and I have some special guests with me today. Today is Wednesday, November the 16th, and upcoming this weekend, we have the grand opening of Tracy's Cherished Creation. So I want to tell y'all all about it. I want to introduce our guests, give you some more info. I want to talk about the menu. I want to talk about a bunch of stuff. So, what I need you to do right now, if you will, if you're not driving, will you grab that phone, use some thumbs, and go ahead and share this out? Go ahead and like and share. And you know what we do when we talk about Black economics and money? I want you to drop that 20 in the chat box and let me know that you're live and direct, right? We want to support Black businesses, not through charity, but through promise and support with money for paid services. And that's what we know Tracy is going to bring to the table. Tracy, how are you?
I'm great. How are you? I'm happy to be here.
Awesome, awesome. Good to have you here, Tracy. And Brian Wire from the Gulf Coast Minority Chamber of Commerce is here to actually talk about the chamber and the ribbon cutting and everything else that's going to be happening this weekend as well. Brian, how are you today?
Got two thumbs up. If I have two more hands, I'll have four.
Good deal. Good deal. Well, Tracy, tell us a little bit about what's coming up this weekend. I'm really excited to hear about the developments you have going from being behind the scenes to now out front and open with your mobile service platform. Let us know what's happening.
Yes, I am so excited. As you said, Saturday is my grand opening. I am launching a new portion of my business. A lot of people know me for my catering and personal chef, and now we're launching the mobile kitchen. Um, and that's going to be on Saturday at the where am I going to be? At Pep Boys on Mobile Highway.
let's pull that up. Let's go ahead and pull that up and get that in front of
4700
everyone.
Mobile Highway. I will be there, and that is going to be for the grand opening. Oh gosh, you have to come out and try Tracy's Cherished. I got a little bit of everything for everyone to try, some new things that you just can't find everywhere, and I think people will be really pleased with this menu.
Awesome. So speaking of the menu, tell me what's happening with this menu. I hear you are an executive chef, and that means you know how to do what you do, right? We ain't talking about fast food. We talking about the real stuff, like 4 and 5 star restaurant chef, right? When you get that title, executive chef, you don't just get that haphazardly. So tell me about some of this food that is going to be presented this weekend at the grand opening.
That sure. One of my favorites that's going to be on the menu that I want everyone to try is my sweet potato fried chicken. It is so good, and I'm going to have some different things. I have like a chicken fried bacon BLT with fried green tomatoes. It's really good. Fried ribs, pulled pork, barbecue ribs. I have burgers, turkey burgers, and I make all of this myself. I'm not ordering it from a distributor. I'm making my own patties. I have my own machinery. So everything is made fresh, down to my sauces, my barbecue sauces, my wing sauces. Everything is made in-house. The burgers, everything. I have a pulled pork burger that has basically a half a pound burger on there with about 6 ounces of pulled pork on top of that with some coleslaw. So there's a lot of different things. I have a cowboy caviar. I love the cowboy caviar. It's
Ooh,
made
what is that? Hold on, we got to stop right there. Let's talk about cowboys and caviar, because them two words don't seem like they supposed to go together, right? Tell me about cowboy caviar. Tell me about what this is.
It's made with black eyed peas, and it's a cold dish. It's a cold salad, and it has peppers and tomatoes and onions and uh, homemade sauce that's going to go on there. It's really good. A lot of people wouldn't think cold black eyed peas, but it's really good. You got to try that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, bringing flavor to your ear. That's awesome. Awesome in here. So with this grand opening, Brian, I know this is being wrapped around with wraparound services that the Gulf Coast Minority Chamber of Commerce is providing. So first, I want to shout out number one, Traci, for joining the chamber and taking advantage of the privileges that come with that, and the networking and the connections and the exposure that comes with being a chamber member.
Yes.
Brian, can you talk about some of those services that are there, and what that wraparound looks like, and what's going to be happening at this grand opening? Talk about all of the ribbon cutting and all the grand things there.
Well, first of all, we're family and friends, so if I come there with an apron on or a bib to keep my clothes clean from all the good food, you have to apologize for me if I get a little messy. So I got to make sure the photos are just right, because I may dig in like to the elbow level, so I got to be careful. But Traci joined our chamber. We're so happy to have her on board, and she really is living the American dream. I mean, when you read her bio, you hear about her. She's a person that can do so many different things in life, but she came back to that core thing that she loved, her passion. And when you have that passion, you become a successful business because you're going to put everything into it. When you have something that keeps coming at you, no matter what else you do, you know you got to follow that trail and follow your heart and follow God, and that's what Traci did. So when members join our chamber, make sure we put a member highlight out for them on social media. We add them to our news flash that goes out, a newsletter goes out highlighting that business. We also do grand opening ribbon cuttings. And that's important because that provides an opportunity to introduce that business to our community. So we'll have some board of directors there. We'll have some of our members there. We'll have friends. And have some folks that don't even like us there to show up because they want to eat some good food and meet some people. So that's perfectly fine too. But it really is a chance to have introduced Traci to the community and us to wrap our arms around her like you do at Pensacola and embrace her. So Chris, I just want to thank you too for helping to have this cast today. I know you've been a big supporter of businesses, and we work together a lot to make sure we raise our entire community up. So that's kind of wraparound services. Traci will also appear in our annual directory and business guide. Her name will be listed there on the food section. So we produce about 3,000 of these guides and give them out all across the community, and her name will be in there. People will see that. They'll go to our website and they'll see information out there. So it's her chance to help get her business marketed and network with other different vendors around the area.
That is dope. That's great to hear. So look, if you're out here watching, thank you so much for watching our live stream. We like to disrupt the afternoons from time to time and just go live, talk to real people in your local community doing real things. So if you're interested, if you're a business owner right now, or even a professional, because there is membership available for you as well as a member or as a professional in the community, even if you don't own a business, to join the Gulf Coast Minority Chamber of Commerce. So if you're interested, please give Brian or Don a call at the Gulf Coast Minority Chamber of Commerce. So let me pull their phone number up right now on the screen for you, so you can give the chamber a call and be interested in joining, right? Look at joining, right?
You know, Chris, and it's for businesses, but we have a whole array of memberships from advocates. And advocates are people that may work at Navy Federal, they may work at a bank, and they want to join as an individual because they want their name to be listed there as supporters and allies of our community. When you join the chamber, you're not only just joining as a member to get those benefits, but you're joining a whole movement, a whole advocacy in place so that we can help to advocate for you to the community to help get things done. So our membership dues are very reasonable. A small business is about $100, $125. Nonprofits are there. Even our big corporate partners, it's just $500 a year, which is very reasonable compared to other chambers, because we know the struggles that businesses have. We work with them to make sure that we can do the best we can for those businesses. So I appreciate your supporting the membership, and as a member yourself too, Chris, your support.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's what it's about. It's about building community, building partnership, and practicing group economics, right? We're getting ready to run up on the end of the year. Kwanzaa's going to be coming up, right? All y'all going to be talking about Ujima and a few of the other Swahili words that make up the full week of Kwanzaa. I can't rattle them all off the top of my head, but you know, group economics or cooperative economics is one of the principles of Kwanzaa coming up. So make sure, before you get to the end of the year and talking about cooperative economics, make sure you go look at the chamber's website. And with that being said, I got to get back over to Traci and her website and this grand opening launch. And I see right behind you, it looks like I see the mobile service platform that you have in the picture behind you. Tell me some more about your new setup, Traci. Kind of what are you coming to the table with? Because it sounds like you got some interesting food choices. It's not all the same routine we've seen. So I'm really looking forward to the food choices. But also tell me about your kitchen that you got and the mobile setup and what that brings to Pensacola.
Yes, absolutely. This is, as you said behind me, this is the trailer. When you see it around town, that's me. It's a full kitchen. And, you know, a lot of people like to say food truck or, but I call mine a mobile kitchen because it's my kitchen from my home. And I'm able to do pretty much what I would like to do in there. It's set up with everything, fryos, ovens, char broilers, all of that. And my main thing really is to be able to feed people. I started a program with my church. Thankful H. Miller is my pastor at First Baptist of Warrington, and he allowed me to bring a program to the church where I could feed the senior citizens homeless. And I was able to do that up until, COVID. And I promised God that when he got me to this point and being able to do that, that I would continue to do that. So a portion of the proceeds that everyone spends with me goes to feeding the seniors and homeless. I'm going to be doing that again once a month. I really like to be able to get it to where I can do it twice, so I can do the homeless senior citizens. But this is what my business is based on, is feeding people. And that's what God has told me to do. This is what I've been doing. And I can't go back here. I really, that's Traci's Cherished creation, is to be able to feed people. I've always, from knee high till I had my first easy bake oven, I've been cooking and feeding people as long as I can remember. So I'm going to continue to do that with the support. And I also want to just kind of chime in on Brian, and you also, Chris, signing up anybody with a small business to the Minority Chamber of Commerce. Sign up, because my business, the tick that I've gotten since I've joined, and the networking has been awesome. It's upped my business as well. The events that you all put on for the networking is awesome. So if anybody is thinking about it, if you have a small business, do it, because it's going to be good for you and your business to set up with these programs, because it's just awesome.
Good deal.
Y'all gonna have to bear me. I'm trying to get words out.
All good, all good. Traci, while you pull it back together, Brian, tell me what events y'all got coming up with the chamber. So we have the grand opening happening this weekend with Traci's Cherished Creations. And by the way, if you're watching right now, thank you so much. Will you do me a quick favor and actually use them thumbs and go ahead and share this out? Share this out and drop a 20 in the chat for me. That way I know that you're serious about group economics. I will come and spend $20, right? When we talk about that, when we do Black Business Weekend and when we do these grand openings that the chamber is hosting, it's so important for the community to galvanize. And I don't care what color you are, right? We're just here right now. We're focused and targeting Black businesses, right? But when you hear other businesses, small businesses that are local in the area starting up, it's so important for you to go out and contribute to that, right? You hear about baby showers, right? And business showers. Contribute to that business. Go out and experience that business. See what their customer service is like. You might meet a new friend. You might get a brand new product or service that you like, right? And it doesn't hurt you to do that at least once, right? But when the Black community is lifted up, it also provides opportunity for the entirety of Pensacola to be lifted and the entirety of the region to be lifted, right? So when we do great things with business, go and support that, right? Go and bring that $20 bill, go out there, buy you some cowboy caviar, caviar, right? Or sweet potato chicken, right? Go get it, see what it tastes like and comment on it, right? And then share that love, right? So if it's good, then you'll be back. If it's not, then maybe it wasn't for you, it's the next one. But I'm expecting everything in this grand opening to be great because we're talking about an executive chef. Brian, tell me about what are the events you got coming up where people can actually look at joining the chamber.
Well, one of the things about Trace I did want to mention is the fact that over 90% of the economy is based on small businesses. People think your big businesses run the economy. It really is your small businesses. And when you support small businesses, you support those kids playing soccer, you support your senior citizens, you support the people in your community that need that help and need that assistance. So giving back to small businesses and working on them is so vital and so important. And that's what you mentioned earlier about Tracy supporting it. You're not only supporting her, but you're getting some great food. And I love people to expand their horizons. If you ate one single type of food your entire life or your entire week, you'll be tired of it. Open your mind up to more diversity. I haven't heard of the sweet potato chicken before, but I definitely want to give that a try because I love to experiment with some new things. And the good part too, Chris, about that as well, you said earlier, if you like it, you'll go back again, you'll visit it. If you don't like that particular part, let the owner know. It may not be for your palate, but that feedback is important to the owners in a very kind way. You don't need to be rude or anything like that. Just let them know, hey, this wasn't for me. And Tracy I'm sure she may say, okay, we'll try this other thing instead. Give them that feedback, but do it in a positive, constructive way. Well, last night, Chris, we had our joint business network with the Greater Pensacola Chamber. It was out on 9 Mile Road at the Marriott there, and I was blown away. We got there, they had amazing food, they had shrimp, they had sliders, they treated us like king and queens there at the event. We partnered with the Greater Pensacola Chamber because we want to help make sure we expand our horizons. We had a great percentage of minorities that came to this event that may not have come, the previous events, but we shared, we networked. People ran out of business cards. They were giving out so many business cards. And it was a great chance to kind of cross-pollinate our services. Recently, we had our Office Supplier Diversity event in September. We had almost 175 people show up at the Corinne Jones Center, and they had a chance to listen to ways of getting their business promoted with the county, the city, and the state. We had our first annual meeting. And I do want to say that Chris Henry from Pensacola did receive an award there for makers of change, people that change the community. So Chris, the Pensacola, thank you for doing what you do. And you received an award. And we gave out 15 awards at that night to members who had a certain mission and passion in place. It was a great fun night. I've heard from several people, corporate people, that it was one of the most fun events they've been to. And if you missed it last year, I may publish online all the folks that when you get an award, you dance up to the podium. I didn't mandate this. I didn't ask this, but it just naturally happened. And it was so fun to see people dancing to the podium, having a great time and smiling and networking. So we had that go on. That's our first annual one. We've only been in place now for 4 years, but 2 of those years and a half have been COVID. So we're getting back to in-person events and doing more things in person again that we weren't able to do in the past. I started out liking Zoom, but then I started hating it after a few months because I couldn't have that interpersonal relationship that we love. And it's really bad for chambers because our networking is so important. So we have also happening this month, December the 8th, we have our holiday social in my building, the Belmont Village building over across from Five Sisters. We had that event last year, and that was just a blast. Folks didn't want to leave. I had to start flickering the lights and say, hey guys, you got to go somewhere. But they were sticking around afterwards because they had so much fun celebrating the holiday. You come, you get some snacks, you meet people. This year we want to do the same thing. My only nervous concern is that it may get too big for the building. I may have to move it if it gets really big, but definitely get a chance to come out to our social on December the 8th. And you'll see next year we'll have some more events with the city and the county where we'll open up some forums. We'll have people in place to be there, panelists, people to talk to answer questions about accounting, about marketing, about nonprofits. We'll have some of those things later next year once we kind of get some dates and people finalize. So those are some of the main things we have in place. But please check our Facebook page. Please check our website because we're constantly partnering with other people. If one thing I can say about the community, Chris, is that Pensacola used to be a sleepy town. You used to have to try to go find trouble and find things to do. Now there are so many events happening that we really got to collaborate and do them together. I mean, on Saturday alone, we're helping to be part of the Belmont DeViller Festival that's going on here in the Belmont area. That's going on Saturday. There's a Latino festival going on across town over in the Museum Plaza on Saturday. There's a UWF football game going on, So those are not all our events, but we help to promote all the things that we can because anything you can be involved in helps you out as a community. There's also the Santa Rosa Porch Creek Indian Festival on Saturday and Sunday going on on in Milton. So those are all are things that we kind of support and we push out, because the more things you get exposed to, the more you love this area, the more you can give back to this area, the more you want to support people in the area.
Wow, that's a lot that's happening. Yeah. And I don't even know where to begin to remember all that. You'll have to watch the video again and then just pause it, write those things down. We'll have to create like a regular reoccurring meeting where the chamber comes on and just gives you the rundown of all the things so that you get it firsthand from the president and CEO of the Gulf Coast Chamber. With that being said, if you're still watching with us, I appreciate you. Go ahead and share this out for me again. Thank you for dropping them 20s in the chat. I got a couple questions that came in for you, Tracy, that I wanna bring up to you real fast. So the first question that came up was, what is your best item that's going to be available on the menu? In fact, let's give us the best item you have, but then give us the best item that's going to be there Saturday, because I know you're not going to have everything Saturday. You're going to have a great selection for people to come out and kind of experience Traci. But then I know you've got a bigger selection available. I mean, you're an executive chef. I mean, for crying out loud. I mean, you got all the things. So I'm expecting like all of the stops pulled out on a paper plate if it needs to be. But go ahead, Traci. Let us know what is the best item on the menu that's going to be available Saturday, and what's something they can get from Traci if they book you direct.
Well, on Saturday, you're correct. I won't have a full menu, but I will definitely have my sweet potato fried chicken. I will have the chicken fried bacon BLT with fried green tomatoes. I will have the peach crown wings. I don't think I make a wing with peach crown, which is really good. And I will have my sweet jalapeno pepper wings. And my purple wings. And again, I do make all the sauces for those. So we will have that. And I will have some burgers as well. Now, what's going to happen after the first of the year in January, because I'm just getting started. And of course, the holiday season is really busy. I don't want people to think if I'm not open any particular day, it's probably because I'm sure it will be because I have a catering event or a personal chef event, because I do that as well as. So I want people to know that I will be open. If you see that I'm closed, it's because I have another job that I'm doing, but I will be right back that following day. And normally that may be on the weekend, but the biggest thing is that starting in January, I will have seafood Fridays.
Oh.
And on the Saturdays, I will have, so on Saturdays, and that's just, if you could see the menus that I've done before, I just want to cook everything. I just got out of culinary school, so I want to cook everything and I want to feed everybody everything, and I can't do it all. So I decided that I would do specials, and it won't be the same thing every week. And it won't be, I will have the seafood Fridays, and we may have, fried fish and shrimp, but we may have a pasta dish, or we may have fried polenta cakes with shrimp sauce on top of it or something, but it will be different for you to try weekly, and I will rotate those. So you're going to get a variety from me. This is kind of a test menu and see how everybody likes it, but definitely you'll see some different things coming out of my mobile kitchen.
Awesome.
Hey, Traci, one of the things, I know we haven't talked about this yet. One of the things you may want to do, if you can post on your website the days that you may or not, be in your location, and that way folks can check it out and see if you're there ahead of time, whatever, and then they can plan around it, because it's definitely going to be worth
Absolutely. If you go to my Traci's Cherished Creations page, you will be daily with my hours. If I'm going to be away or I'm in another location, I may be in another location doing a different event, and I'll let you know that morning. So you won't be in the dark at all and what's going on. So you'll be able to keep up with me, even if I've had to do an event. I'll say, hey, I'm over here today. I'm not in my regular spot or what have you, or I'm doing a job. So you're not disappointed. I don't want that at all.
No, definitely won't be disappointed. And I love the fact you call yourself a mobile kitchen. Some people say food truck, but the fact you call yourself a mobile kitchen, that name alone tells people what they're getting. You're getting some food from a kitchen that is just out somewhere else versus being, at one location. So I love that, the idea that you have a mobile kitchen in place and you call and you have that in place. We haven't even discussed really the catering part and the personal chef part very much. We're focusing on the grand opening, but I think when people try those things and they see it and they taste it, then it's just going to expand from there even more.
Yes,
Exactly.
there's so much to I can't wait for you to try my collard green lasagna. Oh my gosh. Those are the type of things that I'll have on my special day. So look for some different stuff, but things that you will really enjoy. Really, I tell you, going through school, it's like I learned to eat a lot of things that I was like, oh, I don't know. But oh my gosh, it's there to try and just see. And if you don't, that's okay. It's okay. Everyone's palate is different, and on the next go round, and I take requests as well. I'll be on Facebook and hey, looking for what you all are looking for, and maybe that's what I'll have that weekend. So it'll be things like that going on. So just stay Traci's Cherished Creations on Facebook, and you'll know what's coming up and what I'm asking for, and your dish may be on the menu that day.
Awesome. So let me go to the next question. So a Facebook user asks, can people pre-order their food, and what does that look like?
You will be able to pre-order. Well, you can do call-in orders, and I will have in place at the first of the year where you can order online.
Dope. So they can go ahead and pay for it and just pick it up. Nice.
Yes.
Awesome. A Facebook user is excited about this peach crown wings. That seems like something that's really exciting that people are digging. I also see the seafood Friday. That's looking good. Now, another Facebook user said, talk about these collard green lasagna, right? What does that look like?
Collard green, it looks like some Spanish lasagna. I make a lasagna with greens, and I use smoky as the meat and goat cheese and different types of cheeses. It's very creamy and it's really good. You use the regular lasagna noodles, fresh lasagna noodles, and it's something to try. It's really good.
Okay. We're going to put that on the menu. So everyone make sure you be ready to pick up the collard green lasagna, right? With that being said, I do have one question for you, Brian, that came in. So someone asked again about how to join the chamber. So what's the quick and dirty on joining the chamber?
What I recommend is going to our Gulf Coast Minority Chamber website, and that's at gcmcc.info. Go into that website, and there's a tab called Join Here. Because if you do that tab, then you can fill in all the information yourself that you have for your business. You can include your logo, your links to social media. It is quite a few questions involved there, and that's because if we really want to make sure people have a good profile in the system. They can also contact us directly, and we can work out ways of helping them create maybe the base part of it and then having them fill the details in later. But I really recommend going to the website and filling all the information in yourself. It really kind of makes you think what's important for your business to be seen and known by others. And it may bring up some things that you haven't, thought of before. And they'll help you to expand your business by filling those items in. So going to the Gulf Coast Minority Chamber of Commerce website, gcmcc.info, go there, and it's the best and easiest way to get your information and join the chamber. But if you have any questions, feel free to give the office a call. I'll be happy to sit down and talk to you some about different options and different things available for you. Even if the timing's not right now, you just want to have a discussion and see what things that you're thinking about. I'll be happy to talk to you and refer you to some sources that may help you out with your business, like a small business development center, like the SCI Spring. You may not be in a position right now to get that business started yet, but you want to find out some things pre-stuff done, and I'll be happy to talk to you about that before you even join as a member, because that's important to get it done the right way.
Good deal. And on that note, let me tell y'all about Pensacola. If you didn't know, the Gulf Coast Black Business Directorate, and we're directly partnered with the chamber and directly partnering with businesses like Traci to elevate, to uplift, and to amplify. So if you are interested, make sure if you are a Black-owned business, if there's Black ownership in this business, I want you to go to bantucola.com. On the homepage in the top right corner, hit add listing. Add your listing. It doesn't take much. The approval process is easy, and then we go from there. We have free listings for every business in the Gulf Coast that has Black ownership. That's right. I said free listing services for every business that has Black ownership along the Gulf Coast. So make sure you go to bantucola.com, check that out. Let me know if you're interested. I am Mr. Bantu Cola, and we're going to go from there. So now let me flip back over to Traci. Traci, tell me, what is your favorite item on the menu? I want to know what that is, because I think I'm going to try that first before I go for the sweet potato chicken.
Other than that one, I would say one of my favorites is the chicken fried bacon BLT with the fried green tomatoes. That's one of my favorites.
Write that one down. I got to write that one down. Give it to me one more time. The chicken fried BLT bacon baked potato. Did I hear that?
Chicken fried bacon BLT. The
fried
ribs
tomatoes
are really good.
Okay. Too. The fried ribs.
Those fried ribs
are.
Yeah, you don't want to turn away from the fried ribs either. That's one of my favorites too.
Good deal. Good deal. I see another person drop my 20s in the chat. I appreciate you. 2 zeros. That's right. Group economics at play right here. Now, if you're feeling froggy, make sure you go and spend more than $20. All I'm asking for is $20. I know Traci wants you to spend more than $20. In fact, just bring your whole family out and buy them a plate, and then you'll be in good graces with everyone, right? It's really that simple. So, Traci, what else do you want the people to know about your mobile kitchen and the grand opening? And what kind of, where are you going to be located? I know, so the grand opening is going to be this Saturday, but after that, do you have kind of like a home spot you're going to be hanging out at?
Yes, I will be at Costello's Butcher Shop on Fairfield. It's on the corner of Lillian and Fairfield, right across the street from Grocery Outlet and Dirt Cheap is over there. I'm right in that parking lot where the butcher shop is. It's Costello's Butcher Shop at 8190 West Fairfield.
8190 West Fairfield. Okay.
Yes. And on Saturday, for that day, for the opening, we'll be at 4700 Mobile Hwy in the Pep Boys parking lot right next to Walmart. And we'll have little grab bags, giveaways. We're going to do a raffle. So come out. It's going to be a fun day. We'll be there from the ribbon cutting. Please come out for the ribbon. The ribbon cutting is things start at 12. Ribbon cutting will be at 12:30 and out until about 4.
Awesome. Good deal. That sounds like it's going to be.
I hope you packed up a lot of supplies, because you may be getting close to sell out with the way you're talking about everything and the food. Just with me and Chris alone, so we got to make sure you bring enough supplies for everybody.
That's it.
Absolutely.
We're
looking at how today's going to go, and like I said, we'll have those giveaways as supplies last. As far as the giveaways and the raffle, so come early and try to be there for the ribbon cutting. I'm so excited for this. It's been a journey, and everything is coming to fruition with God's direction, and I'm just really excited to be able to bring this to Pensacola.
We are excited for you as well. So let's keep up the good work. Great people out there. Do me a quick favor. Go ahead and share this out. Now, as I always tell you, if you're driving, drive safe. But if you're at home, you're on your mobile phone, you're at a stoplight, you're chilling, you're doing whatever you do, go ahead and share this out for me. Let everyone know that you're going to be at Traci's Cherished Creations this Saturday from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. or 4 p.m. in particular for the grand opening. And we want to get you there early, right? So make sure you get there at 12 so we have a big backdrop for the ribbon cutting, right? If you want to be there, be on camera, right? Come out in all your bling, come out in all your sunshine, right? Wear all the latest fads. and then come out for the ribbon cutting and show Pensacola, show Traci, show Brian that we are here. We love it. We love each other, and we want to grow. I'm talking to everyone. I'm talking to Scenic Heights, Scenic Hills, to Gulf Breeze, to Beulah, Pine Forest, Mobile Highway, Osceola. Y'all come on out. All right. Traci, last words go to you. Did we lose you?
I'm just no. Here I am. I just want to thank you once again, and I want to thank Brian, Chris. Brian, you have really been there for Traci's Cherished Creations, and again, I tell everyone to, if you haven't done it already, sign up. It's worth it for your business. It has done wonders for mine, and just look, this is just a little bit of what they do. So featuring me out, please come out Saturday, come and enjoy and eat some good food. And I just look forward to seeing everybody, and we'll see you then.
Good
Hey,
deal.
Chris,
Good deal.
I can also just thank real fast Don Novi. Don Novi in the office will work a lot with Traci to get some things finalized for the flyer and help promote it. So I just want to give Don a quick thanks for all her hard work. I'm looking forward to seeing you on Saturday, Traci, and I'm getting ready to try some different stuff.
Yes.
Sounds good. Shout out to Don. Don be doing her thing.
Don has been awesome. She's been awesome.
Good deal. All right.
Thank you, Don.
We're ready to sign off. We love y'all. Thank y'all for hanging in with us. Thank you for sharing this out as we go with another Disrupt Color. We'll see y'all next week. If we don't see y'all Saturday, I'm expecting to see y'all Saturday. Don't make me point hard at the camera, right? I want to see y'all Saturday. And then after Saturday, we'll see y'all next week online. All right? On that
Thanks,
note,
Chris. Thanks, Traci.
Yeah. We'll catch up with y'all. Peace.
Peace.